Welcome to Hammer and Nails with Skip and Alison Bedell.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You want to do a test here or what?
No, it's all good. We're live.
It's all good. Okay. Hey, everybody, I'm Skip Bedell.
I'm Alison Bedell.
And welcome back to Hammer Nails Podcast.
What's up?
What's going on?
Oh, gosh, there's a lot of stuff
What is going on?
There's a lot of stuff going on. Everything is moving quickly. We have a lot going on. We've been getting a lot of stuff delivered to the house. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news.
Working.
Lot.
Jobs going on. I just started a new kitchen.
Yes.
Not ours, though.
Yeah.
Somebody else's.
Yeah. Well, something's got to fund our kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of stuff we still need. Right. Yeah. So hopefully you're. Well,
this is like a 1 week kitchen.
Hopefully, like a quick kitchen. Make some money.
Ours is going on 7 months.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. It's like I'm getting more anxiety now that we're towards the end because it's like so within like my grasp, you know, where we got stuff in the cabinets, but we don't have a countertop and we don't have the appliances in there.
Sure we do. There's like a piece of plywood on there right now. What are you talking about? What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Just look at it this way. It's in the house. The countertop that we've been working on has been outside for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's really exciting. Let's not forget about our outdoor kitchen, which you did for us, which I'm really, really, really stoked about. Thank God we have that. And I can do dishes.
We talked about that, but it's kind of out of necessity, right? So it's like, we either throw the old cabinets that were in our kitchen out and put them in the dumpster.
It just looks kick ass.
Yeah,
though.
it really came out great.
Our awesome outside.
Yeah, it was a fun project to do together too.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Yeah, I did most of it, but yeah.
Slap the granite countertop on top of that, and it looks like $1 million.
Yeah, I did an awesome job picking out everything.
What? Yeah.
What? You just put up. Well, you're almost done. You still have to do the bathroom, but you put up a brick wall in our kitchen.
I did. Yeah.
And there's pictures of that on Facebook.
Yeah. So I used a product that I've been doing some research on. Thin brick and basically like a faux brick wall, so it looks like a structural brick exterior wall, only it's actually like a veneer that you attach to the wall. So there's a couple different systems out there. One's called Brickit. Robinson Brick makes the actual brick pieces that you can get. So there are quite a few different companies. But the system, after doing all the research, this is the first time I've ever done this. I've done a lot of other cultured stone applications and fireplaces and a million interior and exterior house siding, all sorts of stone applications. But this thing is kind of different, and we wanted that authentic, kind of like reclaimed, almost like it's a 100-year-old brick wall, just like everything else in this kitchen is meant to look old. So after all the research, we wound up going with a company called Brickweb. And if you guys check it out online, it's actually a really cool product. We'll put a link for it.
I'm going to put a link to it on hammerandnailspodcast.com. Go to the episode summary. You'll see the exact one and the exact color that we use, because there's a lot of choices, because these are all authentic, reclaimed brick.
What they actually are, they're real brick, this real clay brick that they have shaved, into half-inch pieces. So they take the face of the brick, they slice it off, and they stick it onto a mat. And the mats come with, it's kind of like if you were to get like a mosaic tile mat, that you see like a 12 by 12 mat that, all different types of tiles you can see in the big box stores. This is approximately 1 by 2 feet. And so you get close to 2 square feet per mat.
There's 4 rows of 3 bricks across.
Yeah, it's about a foot high by about 2 feet wide, roughly. So you get close to 2 square feet per mat.
And it's 5 per box.
Yeah, they interlock. And the price is pretty reasonable. I mean, we did about 110 square feet of brick, and it was like about
$1,100.
About $1,100 or so.
Yeah.
So the difference between this system and some of the other systems out there, and there's a number of different systems, most of them require you to attach each individual piece of brick to the wall. And some of them actually come with like a metal track system, which is pretty cool. And I almost pulled the trigger on that one. It looked great. You just basically screw up like horizontal metal tracks to the wall. and they stack one on top of the other. And when you're done, the whole wall now has a grid of horizontal tracks, the width of a brick. And then you go back in and you glue in one brick at a time that they slide into that slot. And it holds them in place and it spaces them out perfectly. So when you're all done, it kind of takes the measuring, part of it out of it. When you're all done, they're equally spaced, and then you have to go back in and you got to, grout them with a pastry bag, or a mason's bag, the same way I'm going to do this one. The difference with that is that first you have to, screw the whole metal grid system to the wall. And then you have to physically glue each brick in place one at a time with like construction adhesive out of a caulking gun. So to me, it seemed like a lot more labor intensive. The system that we use with BrickWeb comes with all the bricks attached to the mesh, like a fiber sheet, and you use a tile mastic, like a tile glue that we glue wall tiles on. You throw it on with a 1/4x1/4 notch trowel, and trowel the glue right on the wall, stick these mats in place. We start at the top, and once you get a level line drawn, and basically you just work your way down the wall. And a few people would ask me, why do you start at the top?
That was a question that a couple of people asked when I posted the picture.
So basically when we tile, depending upon the application.
And I just wanted to throw in also some people that had said that, they're like, my tile guy, he starts at the bottom.
Okay, well, depending upon the layout, depending upon how what type of tile you're trying to adhere. If they're very big and very heavy tiles, then sometimes we will start toward the bottom, work our way up using spacers so it will support the weight of the tile rather so they're not sliding off the wall. If you start at the top, there's nothing to hold them up. This particular system, it works best if you start at the top. This way you have a full brick at the very top of the ceiling. That's what you want to see. When you work your way down the wall, if you have to cut the bottom row and you have a half a brick, or you got to shave the brick down at the very bottom course, that's down where it meets the floor. But it's definitely a better way to go, starting at the top and working your way down the wall. And that's the way the manufacturer recommends it as well. And it was very easy to do. It's a little time consuming. It took me about a day to do the wall. But man, I got to tell you, it looks amazing. I mean, it's a brick wall.
So cool. And yet now you still have to do the bathroom, the same wall, but the one that leads into the bathroom.
Yeah. And, they make all different types of, there's many different colors and textures, and, some of them look really old and
there are different areas of the country have different style bricks. There's ones like in Milwaukee, there's Milwaukee bricks, there's New York bricks, there's Boston bricks, and they really are from those locations. Like they have just certain kinds that they use from way back when they were building these buildings.
So when brick was the main, building block, and it was a kiln dried clay brick, essentially is what bricks are. There's many different types. So in just like Alison said, in New York, you might have seen a particular color that looked very familiar in New York construction back in the day when brick was, the main thing that you were building with. So you can actually get these bricks that were, reclaimed from sites or wherever they get them from, and they shave the faces off them. So you have like the actual brick. It's like, chipped up and kind of banged up.
Like a bum could have totally been like leaning up against these bricks.
Some of them come with graffiti, and urine stains, and so like, it came out of an alleyway and some.
So cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. We have like bum pee on the wall.
And you put bum pee.
You pay extra for the bum stain. That's an option.
We put your birthday brick up in there as well, which it looks very nice.
Yeah, that was a really cool idea. I don't know if you guys heard me talk about that on a prior podcast, but for my birthday, one of the gifts that Alison gave me, she had an actual brick face that was etched, and it says established 2016.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it says. Okay. It says established.
But it was like it's abbreviated, I should say.
Like
EST apostrophe D.
Yeah, 2016, designed and built by Skip Bedell, and it's like etched in the brick, and it's actually very cool. So I cut out one of the bricks that were on this mat and just kind of randomly placed it back in its place, and it's up there in the wall. So if you look at the wall and you'll find it up there, you'll see this one brick that looks like it's part of the whole brick wall, like it was there for the original construction. Yeah. So when I go back and mortar this whole thing in, what I'm going to do is take some Portland cement, which is what we use to, brick mortar, and fill it with a pastry bag, as we call it, or a mason's bag. It's basically like a big fabric bag that has like a little nozzle that comes out the end.
It's as if you took a Ziploc bag and cut off a corner on the bottom.
Yeah, kind of. It's made out of a fabric, and masons use it to squeeze in mortar or grout or whatever in between the joints. They use it to joint stone. So in this case, it's the easiest way. And it looks like it's a real brick mortar. So obviously when you lay brick, you use a brick trowel and you lay down a layer of mortar and you place the brick in the mortar. You tap it down with your hammer and you move on. So it's actually embedded in a bed of mortar all the way through the brick. So from the face of this wall, it looks like all the bricks are embedded in mortar.
Yeah.
You go back after you squeeze it in all the joints, which is, by the way, it's going to be a lot of work. I mean, there's thousands of joints on this wall, so we got to squeeze all those joints in.
At least you can walk across
as neatly as possible. You let it set up for a couple hours till it starts to get a little bit harder, and then you go back and you use a jointing tool, which basically looks like kind of like the
curve of your finger.
Yeah, like the curve of your finger,
the tip of your finger.
And it's a metal tool, almost like a chisel, but it's curved. And you go back in and you scrape out the excess mortar, and when it's done, that's a finished, brick joint, it's a finished mortar joint. So that's going to look awesome once we get that done.
Yeah.
But right now, the hardest part of it, I think, is over. We got it all laid up, and cut it with the awesome grinder.
Yeah.
By the way, DeWalt sent me along with all these 60-volt max tools, which you guys can't even get in the store yet, but they're coming out, I think. This month and next month, right through the end of the year, they'll be releasing 60-volt max DeWalt tools. So anyway, I put this grinder to the test, and for the last couple of days, I've been cutting brick like just for all day long, straight. And I ran the entire day. I must have cut 1,000 bricks on one battery. Never changed the battery.
And still got charged.
Still got charged.
You know what I'm really excited about with these batteries is that both Milwaukee and DeWalt now has this adapter that you put onto a battery that has USB ports on it so that you can use these batteries to charge USB devices. And they're small, like handheld.
So you use the actual battery that snaps onto each of their tools. Milwaukee and DeWalt both have
has
it.
The M12.
But it's like a little adapter that snaps onto the battery instead of a whole tool, and it has a USB port on it.
Yeah, it's so cool because, the M12 battery is the one that you put inside of the heated jacket that they sent us, which I'm so excited about. I cannot fucking wait to wear this thing. And it heats it up for like...
Milwaukee's known for their heated outerwear, for all their workwear and stuff. And they have amazing, everything from sweatshirts to like hoodies to full waterproof, winter jackets.
And our friend Kayleen McCabe,
heavy duty.
She had, we saw it on her first when we went to that trade show this past year. And she had it on and she was like, it's amazing. She's from Denver. And she's like, this is all she needs to wear is this heated jacket. And it's not a thick, big fluffy jacket.
It's a thin jacket. And you wear a T-shirt underneath it. That's it. Yeah. You're not going out bundled up in layers.
It's got 3 zones. It's got the chest zone, the pocket zones, and the back. And it runs on this M12 battery, and you can wear it outside all day with this one battery. But they also sent us additional batteries because those batteries that came with it is the 2.0. There's a 3.0 and a 6.0. And
those are the amp hours, right?
Right. So they sent us like these super whammy jammy batteries that last even longer.
I think it said that on the box, actually, the super whammy jammy battery.
But I was also super stoked to see, because I didn't really look at what the packaging when we went to the DeWalt new product thing, that they had given us 2 adapters also for their batteries, which also have 2 USB ports on. These have 2 USB ports, whereas the Milwaukee has 1. Right. But the DeWalt batteries are also bigger than the Milwaukee M12.
Right.
But
the M12 is a compact little battery.
Yeah, which is very fucking cool because even for the ladies, you can have one of these batteries and it's not heavy. You can keep it in your bag or a backpack or whatever, And it's like sometimes you're in places where you can't get a good charge on your. There's no outlet, or even like in your truck. Yeah. Because I have the iPhone 6 Plus. Right. That draws a lot more power, and
I think that's just the adapter that I have plugged into.
I don't know. I've had it happen. No, I've had it happen.
That's the weirdest thing, right? Your battery actually goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, I plug my thing into charge in your truck, and it actually loses the. It's like I'm charging the truck in reverse.
Yeah.
My phone is charging the truck.
I need you to plug your phone in so we can charge my truck up.
Oh, it's so annoying.
It's
like,
giant
down to 20.
monster truck. I'm like, could you plug your iPhone in?
As soon as I plug it in, it loses like 10%, and then
my
it goes.
truck was running great though.
Yeah, and then I could visually, I'm watching it go 9, 8, 7. What the fuck?
Yeah,
it's not charging in reverse. So with this thing, it would really actually charge the phone, which is very fucking cool. So I'm excited about these kinds of things because even if you are going camping, this is an amazing power source because it doesn't just charge your phone once like a lot of those skinny things that you buy to charge your phone.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the little phone charger.
Like it gives you one full charge.
Right.
These things, you can charge your phone for a week.
Yeah.
With one battery, charging that battery once. So if you're going camping, you're out in the woods, you are charging your phone.
You take one of these 60-volt max batteries, you charge up your whole campsite.
Yeah, exactly. So
ridiculous.
It's really, really cool, and it's so small.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
So check out the link for Brick Web. You guys are going to love what they got going on with that.
Check out the link for the bricks that we used on our website on the episode summary, hammerandnailspodcast.com. Hey, while you're at it, we also have that Amazon banner at the top. And I see that some more people have been using it, and I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, shopping for everything.
If you're not, know that I am sending you angry vibes through the universe.
Is it like one of those little angry faces? I'm
sending you the angry emoji.
A little angry emoji, with his face all heated up red.
Because we need you. We need your help. Because all of this stuff that we're doing, we're not infusing our podcast with advertisements, but it really helps us out a lot if you guys just use the Amazon banner. We really appreciate that. I also wanted to throw out there a little apology.
Apology? What'd you do now? Lo sé what you do.
I got fucky with a couple of people on Facebook. I was a little passive aggressive.
Really?
Yeah, because I get
you tend to do that sometimes. I notice that some things you write on Facebook. I'm like, whoa.
I get defensive.
Yeah.
I'm defensive of you.
Is it of me?
Yeah.
See, I don't respond to anything, so
it's not that people are meant. And the reason
I read stuff 3 days later, and then I finally get to some comment that somebody wrote, and then I see a whole thread of you having a whole conversation. I'm like, I never even responded to this person. You're already off. You're.
And it wasn't even something insulting, but if it can be construed that way, I take it that way, and then I attack.
Whoa.
And then I feel bad afterwards.
You gotta lighten up.
There was and I know. Listen to what I did. Well, there's this guy Howie Turgle. He's written to us before. He's been a fan.
Oh yeah, I see him all the time. Always writing stuff to us.
Yeah. So I posted the brick wall as you were making progress on it, and he said, "Brick looks nice, but it is not a specific. But is it not a specific choice that can affect resale?"
Oh, I think I saw that comment, yeah.
So right away I was like, I turned into the Hulk.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? I think you got to lighten up on the testosterone pellets.
I know.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what it was. I didn't mean to come off like I was attacking, but I almost felt like no, if anything, it's increasing. Our amazing kitchen is increasing
you're
the value of our
oversexed
home.
and over aggressive. You're you're like a dude.
Yeah. So I had said to him,
look all roid raged out.
Yeah, totally. And I said, we're not decorating our kitchen based on a resale value. The kitchen itself is going to raise our property value no matter what we do to it. And if anything, people are going to want this house just because of the kitchen. And I said, but that's a moot point. Because we're going to die in this house anyway. We are not selling this house. We're not moving out of this house. We're going to be in this house until we die. And I can't even imagine making a personal choice, a style choice, thinking in mind, is somebody else going to want this?
Well,
that doesn't even cross my fucking mind.
Okay.
Will somebody else like it?
Maybe it doesn't cross yours, but what he said was a valid point, because most people, when they make changes, and me as a contractor, when I do work in people's homes, I always talk to them from the point of view of resale and future and down the road, and maybe you ought to consider this, because if you should sell the house down the road, this would be advantageous to you.
Like with a bath versus a tub, a family's going to want a tub.
So the point that he made actually was a good point.
It is a valid point.
But not knowing that, we don't have plans on selling. So we do everything here completely custom. It's not to appeal to anybody else but us.
Right.
And, of course, Mama Bear over here how to chew your nuts off there, Howie. So yeah, I'm used to it.
Well, there was some other guy.
That's what you do to me. You're like roar.
Yes. Well, because I was I was just defending,
Wow.
And there was
you got to lighten up.
I know. Yeah. I'm sorry, Howie.
So is that an official apology?
No, absolutely it is. I
don't even get that, Howie. You know what she's like? She'll be like, you know what? She's like, you know what I meant.
Stop
you
it.
know what I meant.
Okay, now you can take that back because you're just trying to be fucking funny because I apologize when I am wrong.
Sometimes you do. Yeah, you do.
I do.
You do.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But that's the thing, though. You don't always admit that you're wrong, so then it doesn't warrant an apology. But sometimes you are actually wrong.
I don't appreciate that either because you know that I do. And you've complimented me before on this podcast for that very quality. So I don't know who you're trying to impress with your nonsense.
When you know that you're wrong, yeah, you definitely do. I have to.
And when there's a possibility that I'm wrong, but I don't see it, I'll say it's possible that I'm wrong.
But see, the reality of the situation is that I'm
usually right.
I'm usually right.
Right.
So I just let you think you're wrong only part of the time, and I'm like, you're right. Okay.
You know that I'm usually right, and I know that you know that I'm usually right, and I know that you know that I know that I'm usually right.
I know that you know that you know that I know.
So also there was somebody else I snapped at.
Wow, you're on a roll.
Yeah, but this one actually I didn't appreciate because I feel like
we got to sign you up. You could work on the Trump campaign, right? Just bitch people out.
So this particular comment I didn't like because I feel like if somebody wants to make a suggestion based on a professional opinion and you disagree with something or they disagree with something that you did, that they should direct message or private message.
Right.
And in this particular case, it was put on the picture with the brick. I deleted it. The guy made some comment about you should get that in whatever insulation, use that in there and get some foam in there as if you had done the wrong thing, like if you insulated wrong.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And see, I don't even really respond to stuff like that because obviously I've been doing this stuff most of my life and I'm aware of all the different products that are available for every application and, maybe not every app. There might be things out there that I'm not aware of, but certainly the difference between fiberglass packing between, a window and a frame as opposed to a spray-in foam, I'm certainly aware of what the advantages are of both. So for me to even comment to that, I get it that he prefers to use spray foam in that particular application because the way the door is, it's a sliding door. Sometimes spray foam will expand too much. It'll compress the frame. The door might not operate properly. So for me, it was such a tight, such a small space that it really didn't even require very much insulation at all. That for me, it was a better option to pack it with fiberglass insulation, and then I control how tight that insulation is. Also, that's an exterior wall on the southern exposure, which gets very hot, full sun all day. Heat means expansion. So the tighter you pack up that joint with any sort of insulation means the more it's going to expand and compress on that sliding door, which means on hot days that door might not open so well. So without getting into this whole conversation with this guy, I know why I did what I did, and I don't need to explain it to anyone. But thanks for the info.
Right, and so with that in mind, I'll also say that I looked at his profile, and he does something with energy, something to do with whereas he would know about insulation or energy or something.
That might be what he works with every day.
Right,
yeah,
which is fine. But so what I commented is like Skip knows what the fuck he's doing.
Oh God. Come on, man. Really?
And then I deleted it, and then I also deleted his comment because I was just annoyed that he did it to begin
God.
with.
Yeah, you gotta
I don't like anything that implies that you didn't know what you were doing.
Well, you and I have been through
it's
this.
Our page.
You and I have been through this a million times. There's no reason to even respond to negative comments of any kind.
I don't think he was being negative. I think that he was just being a know-it-all, and I just don't appreciate it on my Facebook page.
Everybody's a know-it-all at some point or another. So it's like, I appreciate the feedback, and I will choose when and how I want to respond to people. And most of the time, I just don't respond because actually, so many people write different things, many of which are good comments and they're constructive things. And even if it's criticism, it's constructive criticism, and I take that well. I don't really get defensive with things because, you know, anybody is, you should always think that, you know, you can learn something every day. I never think that I know everything, and maybe somebody's got a tip out there that I wasn't aware of. But many times people just want to get their 2 cents in.
Right.
And, you know, I realize that. So to me, I'm not even going to respond to a lot of stuff like that because that just opens the door for like this whole crazy conversation, which A, I don't have the time for. And B, I'm just not interested in having a debate with someone about something that I know like I know my own name. You know, I don't need to. We don't need to discuss this. Thanks for the info, but I'm good. And you know, so yeah, I choose to not really to respond to a lot of different things. And you know, if I'm going to respond to anybody, I'd like to respond to all the nice things. We have so many people that write such nice comments, and 99% of the things that people write to us are really very complimentary and nice, and they go out of their way to say nice things. And I feel badly that a lot of times I don't, you know, I'll click like because that's the quickest thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't always have a lot of time to write a full response, but yet I really want to for many of them.
Yeah.
So I feel I don't want to waste time responding to someone on negative stuff when I don't even invest the time writing responses to positive things.
Right.
You know, that would feel wrong to me.
Right.
So take that from wherever it's coming from, whatever it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There
with
you
that
go.
in mind,
Yeah.
I viciously and fiercely
You're
defend
like,
my
you're the
man.
lioness. You're the lioness.
I will.
Yeah.
I will jump
Wow.
into the lion's den to defend you.
Wow. Well, thanks.
Yes.
You're good.
I love you.
I know.
And
You
I
do.
know, and I just will not stand for anybody even sounding like they're doubting your intelligence.
Yeah, but remember who we are, what we do. You know, we're in the public eye, and people are always, you know, you're going to have a bullseye on your back whenever that's the case. Especially when
but I'm one of those people that gets like, I like to tell people, "Fuck you." You know,
I know you do. You
when
love that. Yeah.
I do. Some people are just, you know, they can ignore it, but then I remember, you know, there's this lesson that I really learned from Stephanie that, you know, I really should, you know, not respond. Thank God for her that I learned that lesson on how to be in life. Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm going to keep responding and telling people "fuck you" when they deserve it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Anyway.
In case you thought you weren't deserving, now you are. Yeah, there's too much good going on in the world, and there's too much good on social media to even waste time on the bad.
Speaking of bad on social media, Weiner was being a wiener.
Weiner. Pop goes the wiener. That was on the front page of the news. It was Daily News. Something that pop goes the wiener.
News? I think it was a Post. I don't know.
There was something else that said, what's the girlfriend's name or his wife's name or whatever?
Huma.
Yeah. Huma?
Yeah.
Yeah. It said, Hoomer cut off the wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel bad for her. You know,
like all the headlines were funny.
It's beyond, he is just, I don't know if it's because he's just so foul looking that he is so insecure that he is so oversexed, like he needs to feel good about himself, and he just, the pictures that he takes of himself and the pictures of his body, like he's always got his shirt off, like he thinks he is like the best fucking body ever, and he's just like, and he can't stop showing it to women and getting back these responses, and like, dude, and he doesn't hide his identity. So he's so fucking
and he's
blatant.
he's like a congressman, you know, and like you got kids and stuff. And like, what are you doing?
And then it's like, in addition to those pictures, those dick pics that were already out there, and he just loves his dick. He can't take enough pictures of his dick. Now I got to tell you, I saw that dick. I found the pictures of the dick online, and I got to tell you, I don't think it looks like all that. He's got like a strangely big rim. Like the rim part is like, it's almost as if he took a cock ring and put it on the rim, like at the bottom of like the helmet. You know what I mean? It's like this really pronounced rim. I don't know.
Right.
I don't like it.
That is way TMI.
I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't need to know anything about Weiner's rim.
I don't know. I don't like it. He's another one with like a long skinny, like with a big rim. I don't like it. But anyway, so he takes
Thanks for filling me in on that.
Yeah. He takes the picture, and he's in boxer briefs. He's laying on his bed. He takes a picture of his big hard-on to send to this chick that he was basically sexting with for a year already. And this asshole, stupid moron has his toddler in the bed next to him. Now, he doesn't include his face in the picture. It's just like from the neck down.
What the hell is going on in this place?
That's a cat throwing up.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. So he doesn't, his face is not in the picture. It's from the neck down, and you see the whole crotch shot, and you can see the whole outline of his hard dick in his drawers. But his kid is laying next to him in the bed, and he did not block the face. It's the kid. You can see the kid in the picture. That is wrong on so many levels.
Right.
So many levels. First of all, like, if you see child porn, I mean, even if you, because, like, there's no face in the picture. You don't know who the adult is, if it's his dad or whoever. That picture is like something that child molesters.
This is his kid.
It's his kid.
Like, what are you doing,
You took
dude?
a child porn picture with
hell?
your own kid in it.
What? And then,
you are a fucking idiot.
He's a member of Congress, and he's
not a member of Congress. He hasn't been for years, since 2011, I think.
All right, well, he resigned, right?
Yeah, he had to after that first scandal.
Right, okay, but obviously he's someone who has been and still evidently is in the public eye,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, he was appearing on some local television.
Yeah, and known for, scandalous and stupidity.
Yeah. He'd already done it twice.
So
the thing is, he got caught twice already. The first time was when he got caught and he had to resign.
It would seem this is an impulsive thing that he's not able to control, right? This behavior is not able to keep it in check.
Yeah, and there was some...
But if you have some bad behavior, don't write it down. Don't take a picture of it and post it on social media for the world. Don't put it on the internet for everyone to see.
That's how sick he is.
Yes, like, dude, what
and
are you...
It's beyond being a sickness. It's like, okay, you're just a person with terrible morals, like no morals. Like, you can't stay faithful to your wife. You're such a scumbag that you have to, like, put it out there for the public to see. You can't even do it privately. Like, if you're going to cheat... Don't make her look like the world's biggest fucking chump, like, you have to insult her like that too, on top of being an asshole. So you're an asshole, and now you got to make her look bad too, like the sucker that took your stupid ass back.
Wow.
Unbelievable. He is just
after the first round, right?
Despicable.
Like I think I remember all the interviews and stuff. They went through all kinds of therapy, and she stayed with him.
That was the second round. That was when he got caught for doing it with Sidney Leathers when he was trying to do the whole run for mayor, and he like laughed at
and he dropped out of the race from that whole thing.
Yeah,
right?
because there was no way that was going to happen.
Oh, God.
But now this is the third time.
Can you imagine, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You
have to see all these pictures. There's a whole series of pictures.
I'm just trying to glue some brick to the wall, and the dude's over here taking pictures of his junk with his kid laying next to him.
I think that is just really pathetic. It's so many different levels. It is so wrong to have a child in the picture with your big, hard dick because you're so turned on by somebody that's not your wife. Fucking asshole. Like, I don't know. I just thought, at so many levels that's wrong. But then they were talking about, this is what makes me fucking sick, on the news about, how is this going to affect the Clinton run for the presidency, because his wife Huma is Clinton's aide. Like, she's like her right hand woman. Like she's
Trump
been with her for years.
Over that in a second.
And they're like, oh yeah, this is going to look bad because of what Bill did, and now this guy's. You know what? I think anybody with half a brain, maybe even quarter of a brain, is going to see that this really has no effect on how Clinton would legislate, or really, you think that this fucking cheating moron who is going to have an effect on how she runs the country? Really? Are you that small-minded that, please, that's just stupidity. I just can't stand listening to this stupidity.
Politics is an election year, so anything goes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
They're going to dig deep, and everything is fair game. Yeah, it's fair game. Everything's fair
desperate.
Game. Yeah, everything's fair game. So,
one thing has fucking nothing to do with the other. It's just people are so
Election
stupid.
Years are always the perfect time to find examples of very poor behavior.
Oh, I can't stand it. Yeah. You know what else I can't stand? I cannot stand Britney fucking Spears and her incessant lip syncing. So she was at the VMAs again this year.
Right.
Like, it was like, I think 9 years
Does
ago.
she ever sing live? I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
but I don't think she's
Anytime
capable.
I've ever seen her perform, I don't think she was actually ever
capable.
singing.
Now she had a much
because everything
better...
it's very auto-tuned and very electronic.
Yeah.
Her voice is very electric.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes, very auto-tuned, and she did a better dance routine on the VMAs. But you can tell that it's the record or whatever you call it, the track playing. It's not her singing. And so I don't understand how that is an enjoyable performance, watching somebody lip sync and dancing. I would rather see you sing it live and not dance so good because you're putting all of your energy into the dancing and giving a less than stellar dancing performance because it's exhausting singing. First of all, it takes your breath.
Well, then you should come see me do karaoke because I actually sing and I don't dance well. So,
but you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you don't dance at all.
No.
And if you've had a few drinks in you, you don't sing well either.
Oh, shut up!
Oh, God, yeah. And it's so funny because the more you drink, the better you really do think you sound, and the more you do belt it out.
But I really do sing better. Yeah.
No, you don't. And it's actually to the point of embarrassing. Like, oh boy.
Karaoke is embarrassing for everyone. Oh, well, anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm wondering who the people are that enjoy that performance. Like, I would go see her in Vegas if it was cheap tickets just for something to do, to say, hey, I saw Britney, But I don't.
Like you ever need to find something to do in Vegas, right?
I know, because somebody gave me the tickets for free, I'd probably go.
Plenty to do in Vegas.
I'd probably go. But it's like listening to a CD. There's just no performance value. Why don't you go see a real dance show, like something where people are dancers? Like what are you going to go watch her dance to her?
All right. Well,
track?
the good news is that we don't have tickets to go see Britney anytime soon, so I don't have to worry about being disappointed that we spent too much money on the tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of tickets, we haven't seen any concerts at all this summer at the beach, which I'm really.
What are you talking about? We just saw Boston.
Well, that was at the. I just said. Did you hear what I said?
That was at the beach. That was at Coney Island on the beach.
That was in Brooklyn. I'm talking about
Jones
here.
Beach.
Yeah, where we go for concerts. Yeah.
Okay. Well, when we were first together, we went to so many.
True.
Oh my God, we saw Aerosmith. I think Aerosmith was the first one that we saw.
True.
I think I still have the video of Dream On. I recorded it.
Yeah, we saw Aerosmith. We saw we saw a lot of great shows there, right?
Yeah.
Jones Beach Theater, world famous, right here in little old Long Island, right on the beach. What a great little venue it is. It's it's right on the beach. It's just a really small. It's only. I don't even know how many seats. It's probably not many thousands. It's really small. Basically, it's a good seat no matter where you sit.
Yeah.
And but it just occurred to me, like when you said that, we saw Boston a few weeks ago. That was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we saw it. Did we talk about that at all?
I think we did.
That concert, because my friend from high school, Beth Cohen, she is part of the band now, and she is part of the band. She's not like a backup singer, and she's not like just an instrument player. She is part of the band, and she sings. She plays guitar and keyboards. And she's one of them.
She's really good.
Yeah, she's really fucking good, and she's on tour with them now. And when she's not on tour with them, she tours with Barry Gibb, and she sings with him. And he's touring all around the world for the last few years, and she's been everywhere with him. And she does all of the duets with him. He's got a lot of duet songs.
Right.
Barbra
Streisand. Speaking of which, Jimmy Fallon is having Barry Gibb on his show.
October.
I think it's in October.
Yeah, and she's
going to be there playing. We need to go to that because I need to see Jimmy Fallon come out and imitate Barry Gibb like he does on Saturday Night Live. Oh my God,
he's going to.
Oh, absolutely, it's going to be great. Yeah, that was a great show.
That was
what a great show.
August 12th, 2010.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
10?
Yeah, that was, we were together.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was our first summer together, and yeah.
What?
That was a really, really
That
good
was
one.
6 years ago. Get the hell, what the fuck? What? Are you?
And I still have it on my phone.
I thought we saw them last year, or the summer before.
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really, 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 really good one. You know what? I regret that we didn't see the Eagles before Glenn Frey died.
Yeah,
sometimes I get stressed out.
I'm having a very difficult time, like even fathoming the fact that like that was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, what has happened to the last 6 years of my life?
I've just fallen more in love with you every year.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that goes without saying, but wow, 6 years. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I really think that like over the last couple of years, especially with like all the crazy stuff we're doing and all the traveling and the TV shows and all, like, I really have lost like total concept and like of time. Like I just like time to me like is a weird thing now. It goes by so quickly, and to me it's almost like a blur. Like things like I don't know if it's just like getting older or it's just like what's going on in our life. There's so many things going on, but like it's time goes by so fast now. I can't even believe it.
Well, as you get older, it gets faster and faster, at least according to all the old people.
Well, yeah. I mean, you've heard your parents say that forever. You'll see when it gets older, it gets faster every year, blah, blah, blah. And I found myself saying that to my son a couple of times recently. I'm like, oh, all right, I'm getting old. I guess this is what my dad was talking about, right? Yeah. So, I don't know, man. It just goes by so fast. Like you just said, 6 years.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that concert. It feels like it was like.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to download the that video, the sound, and I'm going to play it at the end of the episode.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was just live. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. So you guys hang on to the end of the episode so you can hear that. It was really fucking good.
Oh God, I'm depressed now.
Oh.
6 years.
You know what's depressing about it? Oh, He's got on I've got a hot pink furry, I think it's Angora, Kangol hat that I bought back in the early 2000s because LL Cool J always wore one, and I'm a huge LL fan.
You're saying, what would you call this, fuchsia?
No, it's hot pink.
What is fuchsia? Is that green?
It's more like a maroonish, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's more towards the bright maroon.
Yeah, well, this thing is definitely hot pink.
Yeah, it's very hot pink.
And it's fuzzy.
Yeah, it's soft. It's nice. I was going to sell it on eBay, actually.
This reminds me of like the pimp fur that like they have like on the inside of the Lincoln Continental, like glued to the roof of the car on the inside with the fuzzy dice.
Yeah.
This whole hat is like a giant fuzzy dice.
Yeah. Let me see that. Let me see what it's made out of. It's this hat was like $100 something. Yeah, it was very expensive.
Is it cashmere? Looks like cashmere.
Hold on a minute. It's a Furgora bin.
Angora.
Furgora is what the name of it is. Furgora bin in China. 45% Angora. Yeah. Yeah. So this was very expensive.
It's kind of like the imitation crab meat.
Does it look cute?
It's got a little bit of crab in it.
Because if it looks cute on me now, I'll keep it.
It's an interesting look for you. Yeah. I'm not used to seeing you in something like that, but it could, I mean, anything looks good on you, I guess.
No, I don't want to. If it looks cute.
Was that the right thing to say? I don't know. Like everything looks good on you.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
You see?
Something, and then you can say something's better than others.
Something's better than others.
Yeah.
Kind of like this. Oh my God! He just came down the stairs and he started going too fast, and he was catching himself on every step from rolling forward.
Sweet boy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I have some. I know it's Tip Tuesday, and I didn't put a post out there. We didn't have like a list of questions.
Well, I have given my tip already. I think
you did about the brick.
Yeah, you guys definitely want to check out that link that we're going to put on for the brick, because if you love doing anything like that around the house and you really want to change up the look of any room, check out what they got going on with this product, because there's a lot of different looks and a lot of different ideas of things that you can do to a bathroom, or like, maybe like your study or an office, or, anywhere really. Interior and exterior product. It's awesome and super easy to install. Wow. All right. So you are now taking a selfie with the hot pink Kangol hat.
Kangol.
Yeah. See, whenever I see a hat like that, I think of it's either Run DMC or it's LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Mama said knock you out.
Huh.
I'm going to knock you out.
I want a girl with extensions in her hair.
My Adidas.
At least 2 pairs. A Fendi bag.
Mary, why you bugging?
What the fuck?
No, that's Run DMC. I just said it's one or the other. They both wore Kangols. Are you paying attention to what I say? Man.
Oh. You messed up my rap.
I'm the king of rock. No.
You messed up my rap.
What?
I know all the lyrics.
to LL,
cool.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'd be. Sometimes I'm in the car on the way home. I'm like, I have to start. What is it called? What is it? What starts with a P? My dementia's kicking in. When you put it live on Twitter. What the fuck's the name of that?
Yeah. The live video.
Yeah. I am a rapper extraordinaire. Am I not? You know that I know all the words to like everything.
You do, and you constantly are reminding me of that because we are not able to ever listen to the radio without you singing the whole song. So
when we came from
basically, it's like there's no
Jersey,
point in me even listening to the radio because I can't hear the fucking song anyway because it's you singing all the words. So yeah.
So when we went to New Jersey the beginning of the month, right, the whole fucking ride home in the traffic, I sang every song, every genre.
Please don't remind me. Yeah,
Does it bother you?
Well, I mean, like after a while, like it's like, all right, I
get it.
But
I'm driving, and I need
get
it to
I get it. You know the lyrics to every song, but it's like sometimes you just want to hear the song.
It keeps me alert if I'm driving.
Right. Okay. All right.
I mean, if you want to drive, I'll fall asleep. Then I'll take a nice nap. But if I'm driving,
when I do drive, you do fall asleep. And then I'm like, look at this shit. I'm doing all the driving, and you're over there fucking sleeping.
So I have a tip for anybody that has done some gardening and vegetable gardening, and if you're growing some squash or some cucumbers. I learned something new again because of a problem. So everybody knows that ladybugs are a good thing for a garden. They eat bugs, and they, like some people, you can buy ladybugs on lots of these gardening catalogs because they are so beneficial for a garden. You want ladybugs. So when I saw all these ladybugs crawling all over my plants, I was like, yes. Remember I pointed them out to you? I was like, there's so many of them.
I remember,
There's so fucking many.
Yeah, there was hundreds of them all over the garden.
Well, it turns out there's another couple breeds of beetle that look like ladybugs, but they're not ladybugs.
They're imposters.
They're imposters. And
it's an imposter bug.
They are imposters, and they are called squash bugs, and squash beetle, and cucumber beetle. And they look just like the ladybug, but instead they eat the leaves and the flowers of your plants and make them die.
Oh.
Yeah. So those things that I didn't kill because I was so happy to see them,
right?
They're killing my plants.
Oh, man.
And I never had this problem before. And then because they look like ladybugs, I feel bad to kill them. Because it's like kind of like inherent, like as you're growing up, ladybugs are like they're ladies, you know, and they're cute, and they're you want to like them.
But why would like because they're called ladybugs? Like you think they're ladies? Like are you going to invite them all to a tea party and like?
Yes, I mean, like they put ladybugs on like little girls' clothing. They're like synonymous with like childhood. So you don't kill them. So now I've got these squash beetles and these cucumber beetles that look like ladybugs, and I feel bad to kill them. So I sprayed all my plants with like an organic bug repellent and killer, which I feel really bad about. Hopefully they'll just run away and not die. I feel bad to kill them. But essentially the damage is done, and all of my big leaves look like lace because they've eaten it so much. And so this is probably part of the reason why I've had such a very, very slow crop. And next to no cucumbers. I've had just a few squash. I'm very disappointed this season, and it's probably because I've been nurturing the bugs that kill my plants.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you've actually been like essentially breeding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because they breed on your plants.
Wow.
And I'm like, yay! Look how many ladybugs I have.
Yay! You are too funny sitting there with your Kangol hat on.
You like it?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to take a picture of you.
Okay.
That's very cute.
Thanks, my love.
Hold on. Let me see. I got to get a shot of you.
Is it a goodie?
I hope so, but I'm sure when you look at it, you'll think it's not.
Okay.
See, this is the thing. I cannot take a good picture, just so you all know. Every time I take a picture, why didn't you touch the screen? Why didn't you fix the light?
Yes. Why would you take a picture if it's going
all right, here,
to...
well, take a look at this and tell me what's wrong with it. Because I know there's something wrong with it. There has to be.
Oh, it's all right. It's okay.
What? I took a good picture?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Your boobs look good.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah. Boobs are like kicking. You got kicking boobs and your hot pink Kango.
Okay, well then I'll keep it.
All you got to do is put on my Adidas. You need to be in like an Adidas jumpsuit right now with like Adidas sneakers with like the big fat laces.
One day when I was chilling in Kentucky Fried Chicken, just minding my own business, eating food and finger licking, this dude walked in looking strange and kind of funny. He went up to the front with a menu and his money.
Nice, in the Kango.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I believe it. I'm a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally sold me.
Yeah.
Okay. Where can I buy that album?
He gave a quarter and his order, small fries, Big Mac. You be illin'.
You be illin'.
Illin'.
All right there.
Yeah.
DJ Kango.
You're DJ Prime Rib.
Yeah, that's right. I am DJ Prime Rib. That's right.
Because where we would do the karaoke a bunch of years ago when we would go into a place and we were hosting a karaoke for some fun once a week, and they put out on the sign that there was Thursday night.
The big sign by the road.
Yeah,
right?
there was Thursday night karaoke. But on the other sign they had next to that one, they had a special of prime rib every Thursday night, so it would say DJ and prime rib right next to it. So it was DJ Prime Rib.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So on Thursday, you're DJ Prime Rib. Yeah. Hi, little tiny puppy. You want to pop with Mama?
He's like, nah.
No, I just want to stand up on you.
That is really annoying, by the way.
What is?
He comes over to you. He wants you to pick him up.
And
like
then
he
you
does,
go
like
bend
the
down,
up.
he
He
runs
puts
away.
his paws up on you, and then you reach down to pick him up.
Yeah.
And he backs up and like kind of runs away.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to pick you up, but you're running away.
Can I tell you what annoys me also? When you think you have to go to the bathroom and it's going to be pretty heavy, and so you get in there and you prepare.
God,
and
we almost went an entire podcast without talking about poop.
And you spray the bowl with your poopery. Squirt, squirt, squirt. And sometimes I'll give like a good 6 squirts because I want to make sure that, it's like, because sometimes you get like a half-ass squirt because like the little nozzles are facing the right way, So I'll get a bunch of squirts in there and prepare. Sit down, and it's just air.
It's falsy.
It's a complete falsie.
It's a falsy.
I can't tell you how many fucking squirts of poopery that I've wasted on falsies.
Yeah.
It's
well,
really,
listen, better safe than sorry, right?
Absolutely. But then I get pissed off that there's like such a waste.
See, I just don't even worry about that because I don't spray at all. This way I don't have to worry about wasting anything.
Ass. You better spray when I'm home.
That's funny.
There's Christmas stuff in Target already.
All right. That is not right. That's not right. I know that like, Depot and Lowe's and all, like a lot of the stores, even like Walmart, whatever, they start coming out with Christmas stuff like usually right after Labor Day, which seems even ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, at least wait till after Halloween, get the Halloween shit out first.
Yeah.
How are you going to put out like, the Santa Clauses before the pumpkins?
Oh, I saw.
Come on.
There's already costumes I saw in Marshalls.
Really?
Yes, for Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep, costumes are out, and I was listening to the staff in Target as they were stocking shelves, and they were talking to each other about they got all the lights and everything are in. They got all the stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So that's really fucked up.
I got to tell you, I am preparing on doing some holiday segments coming up.
Oh my God, we saw
on the
some
morning
stuff.
talk shows, and over the summer we went to Christmas in July, I think it was, right?
Yes.
And we saw all of the vendors for Home Depot and all of this year's holiday decorations and stuff. They're going to be coming out with stuff that's going to blow your mind. All this computerized stuff, LED, like animatronic, all sorts of really cool inflatable, like every type of decoration you could possibly imagine, stuff you can control from your iPhone. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually planning on doing some crazy
They have some stuff that even
segments.
I was excited because I don't really get excited about when people decorate the front of the house. I'm like, whatever. Everybody's got the same shit. They had some very cool stuff
really cool
that
stuff.
I've never seen
Even
before.
Halloween decorations, really cool Halloween decorations.
Yeah, I was very impressed, and I really liked it. And I actually took a little video of it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, maybe I'll put that up too.
Yeah, my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, and I'm just hoping maybe we can get like a big blow up turkey for your lawn or something. Yeah,
no.
Yeah, I like Thanksgiving.
I usually don't like the big blow
I
ups.
like to eat.
I like to eat.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you something before I forget again. I've gotten some feedback on this before, positive feedback for the people who actually listen to. Oh, sorry, Curly, for the people who actually listen to me. But some people, I don't think they are, and they are losing out. I put up a post with a link to cardcash.com. It's on my Facebook page. It's a link. Now, if you use this link, you get $5 off your first purchase of a gift card at cardcash.com. It's one of those websites, I've talked about it before. Make your own fucking sale. What that means is that you get a gift card from one of these websites where people sell their gift cards that they don't want to use, and then they sell it to you at a discount. Right. So you buy
a $100 gift card for like $75.
Not that much discount, but you can get like 10, 15, 20% off.
So for $80, you buy a $100 gift card. So essentially, you have now made your own 20% off sale.
Yes. Now, I mean, it's a very legit thing. These websites have been around a long time. They're Better Business Bureaus. They're everything. They're up and up, legit.
Yeah, you've used them 100 times.
I've used them. I've got proof. I put it on my Facebook page now. So what this CardCash website has is, if you refer other people to use it, you get, that being me, for every person that you refer.
That being me. Me.
Yeah, so if you click on my link, not only do you get $5 off the first gift card that you buy, I also get a $5 credit for having referred you. We both win, right? So, I mean, like, if you shop at Base or even eat anywhere, I'm talking about every department store, every website, Sephora, Home Depot, Lowe's, Home Goods.
It's so funny. Those are the first two things you named, Sephora
Kohl's,
and Home Depot.
I mean, those are the places where I go.
Those are basically the places that we spend all of our money.
I mean, like every
Sephora and Home Depot.
Applebee's, Fridays, everything. There are gift cards for every place that has a gift card. They have these gift cards, and you can buy them at a discount.
Right.
Why
so essentially, you are
you?
making your own sale.
You're making your own sale. Like, for example, Overstock.com. We just got these stools for our kitchen from Overstock.com.
Right.
Now, I think they were on sale. There was a sale price or whatever. But I wanted to pay even less. So I bought Overstock.com gift cards at a reduced price. So say, like, I got $300 worth of Overstock.com gift card, and I paid $260 for it. I got us another $40 off. Why wouldn't you?
Right.
I don't understand. If you shop for anything in life, why wouldn't you intentionally give yourself a sale in 2 minutes? Because you can get these gift cards come into your email like 5 minutes later. It's instantaneous.
Right. You don't even need the physical card.
No. They send it to you in the email. Right. It's a code. And then you go online to the website that you shop at. You make a purchase, use the gift card, and you gave yourself a discount. So people, go onto my Facebook and look for the post that I made with this link, because you, not just me, you will get $5 off of your first purchase on that website. Why don't you put the link
also, post the link on our website?
I will. I'll do that
posting
too.
It for this podcast.
Yes, good idea.
Because you use it all the time.
I do. I mean, I can't tell you. We just got Home Depot. We just went and bought all of that shit that we just got. I had like a $400 gift card from there that I only spent like $355 on.
Right.
When are you getting any coupons for Home Depot ever?
Right.
That would be never.
Yeah.
But I made myself a sale.
Right.
I just pisses me off because people aren't clicking people aren't clicking on it, and the 2 people actually did use it. Thank you very much. But like, I don't understand the mentality behind people ignoring it. Everybody needs something and shops for something. Why wouldn't you intentionally get money off so easily?
Right. Well, it's really not that exciting. I mean, like, if you were to take like a picture, like, you know, like a good like picture, like, you know, something like sexy outfit on or something, and then post that link next to it, most people would probably like it just because they want to see the picture. But like, yeah, like, people don't seem to be too interested in just something. Yeah. We just want to save money.
It pisses me off because, like,
that's it. That's how you do it.
I give you the
That's
good
how
info.
you do it. You got to put a boob shot right next to the click on the make your own sale gift card.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to do that.
Everybody loves boobies.
Yes, everybody loves boobies. I love boobies. You love boobies.
Yeah.
You more than me, but okay.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Yeah. So that's another thing I wanted to mention.
Doesn't make me a bad person. I just love boobies.
Oh my. Well, no, it doesn't make you anything. You know what? I also had some random thoughts.
They're just random thoughts that go through my head.
Alison's brain is working overtime.
time. Could be while she's driving or standing in line. So what is she thinking? What goes through her thoughts? Is it something profound or fucking just pissed her off? You ready for random thoughts? You ready for random thoughts?
What?
I haven't done that in a while.
Wait a second. You
Yeah,
had a random thought?
No, I had multiple random thoughts. Now, I don't know if I don't know. I don't even know if they're good. I don't know how, some of them are, one of this is from July, because we haven't done random thoughts in a while. So, I don't know. With that in mind, I'm just going to play it and see if it's anything even worthy of talking about.
Who the fuck is buying bowl and branch $1,000 sheets? Really? Are there people that are spending more than like $100 on sheets? If you are, you're stupid.
Okay, now, I listen to Howard Stern, listen to XM Radio, and this Bowl and Branch sheet company keeps advertising, buy direct and buy the 4 presidents have used these on their bed. These are like $1,000 sheets.
Right.
Who the fuck is spending that kind of money on sheets? Really?
Which, by the way, you're just going to soil up anyway. If you have any sort of sex life at all, you're basically...
you can't have a sex life, and then you do not want to shoot loads on these expensive sheets. Like, really?
Yeah, that's funny. So, like you're in bed, and like it's about to go down, and then you would be like, oh, no, we're going to have to go on the couch because we have the Bowl and Branch sheets on.
They're like, oh, they're such a great price.
Let's get out of bed because I don't want to mess these sheets up.
Why would anybody spend that kind of money on sheets? You can go to Home Goods and get a perfectly nice, even king size are the most expensive. We have a king size bed, and I get good quality sheets like with 1,000 thread count, and maybe I'll spend like $80 the most on a really good set of sheets that feel amazing. I just can't even imagine what morons feel the need to spend more money than that on sheets. I think it's very, just snobby.
Snobby.
Yeah.
So what do people do when they're having like a three-way or they're swingers or you're in an orgy and then you get so excited and then you come right away and then it's like, so what, the whole thing's over after 2 minutes? Then what do you do?
I'd like to know.
Well, I would imagine you just roll right back into it.
Yeah, but you know how it is. Like after you come, sometimes you're like,
all right, get off.
Yeah, I'm done. Get off. I might, lay there an extra few minutes so you can finish, but it's not the same. Not even close to the same. After you've already busted a nut, it's like, okay. Why? What do you do? So now you've got this extra person there or whatever. You're in this scenario. Not that we've done, but I'm saying in general because people do it. So I would imagine if you've never done it before, there's a bit of a build-up, right? And it's all exciting, and you've got somebody new involved in it.
Right.
But now, you're all excited and you come right away. Then what? Then you have awkward. What? What do you do now? It's like you get dressed and done.
Well,
what do you do?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have an answer for that. I can't speak from experience, but I would imagine you just, keep rolling and just try to, keep getting back into it. And yeah, I mean, I would think, right?
Especially for guys,
is that the whole idea, though?
Once you dump your load, though, you're not getting wood for at least another 10 minutes.
Well,
most people.
That's not always necessarily true.
And what are you going to do with your limp dick then once you already busted it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
How do you come up with these things?
This is what goes through my head.
Wow, yeah. All right, this is definitely a random thought.
Yes. What is going on with all this noise today? I can't stand it. So I need to know. So should we ever come into this type of a scenario, I want to know what's going to happen because after a couple of minutes, I'm going to be like, okay, that was great. That was everything I was hoping it would be. Then what?
You're like, all right, so listen, see your way out. You know where the door is.
Right.
And, hey, thanks for stopping by.
Or come back in an hour, when I'm ready to go again,
An hour?
You build up.
All right.
I don't want to do it in 10 minutes. I'm not going to have enough of, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. These are actually your random thoughts. Yes. I forget what I was looking at, what made me think of that, but okay.
How do you come up with this stuff?
That's what I'm saying. My random thoughts.
Hey, have you ever wondered what makes the pink in pink lemonade?
Right? I had to do some research.
Really?
Tell me, what makes the pink in pink lemonade?
I don't know.
Like, why would they sell it separately? Do you notice a taste difference?
Maybe mixing a little grapefruit juice? I don't know.
Grapefruit?
Pink grapefruit? I don't know.
No.
That's the only thing I can think of that's pink.
Right. But think about it. What makes it different?
Don't know.
Exactly.
All right. So what did your research reveal?
Well, there's a couple of different things that were kind of disgusting, actually, in my research that started pink lemonade.
A little
back,
grenadine,
in the
a little
1800s.
cranberry juice?
No, it was like more other things like dye, like somebody like cleaned their clothes, something like dye, pink tights and something, and then they served it to people.
What is the whole idea of just having it pink? I mean,
exactly, because it's supposed to taste the same when it's pink lemonade.
Right.
Sometimes it has like a little bit more sugar, but when you buy it now, sometimes they put a little bit of what's the hell, like berries, not raspberry or cranberry, just a little bit just for the color. It doesn't have like the flavor is not, it's inconsequential, whatever it's just for color.
So it tastes the same.
Yes.
It just, they sell it differently.
Sometimes they give it like a little bit more sugar, but the pink is really useless. Yeah, just thought you should know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
This is riveting.
It's kind of like when you eat red velvet cake. There's nothing red tasting in it because red velvet is a chocolate flavor. There's nothing like cherry in it. There's nothing red about it. It's just a food coloring.
Uh-huh.
It's like if you've got your eyes closed and you're eating red velvet, you don't know it. It tastes like chocolate.
Right.
Yeah, just so you know.
Hey girls, you ever go to the bathroom and forget you have a skirt on and unbutton it and pull it down instead of just pulling it up?
Because I was mid-button when I was going to the bathroom wearing a skirt. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I guess you just get so into like routine of doing stuff that you don't even realize like what you're doing.
Yes.
There are sometimes like I catch myself doing shit like that. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what? Wait a second. What are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah. That's
all right. Well, thanks for your random thoughts, Allison.
Yeah. You have anything that you wanted to say about anything?
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed all those random thoughts very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for the entertainment value and all of that.
Yeah.
And definitely things that make you go,
Things that make you go, Things that make you go,
I'll have to ponder on some of those and get back to you with the answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I had a couple of things I wanted to talk about, but I guess we could save it for the next time.
Yeah. Well, we have.
They want to bust my whole load.
Yeah, don't do that because then what would you do?
Then what would I do?
Then you got to be like, hey, listen, man, sorry, this, just find your way out.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice
to meet you.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for stopping over
And coming.
Yeah, now get out of here.
Thanks for coming. Now
Done with you.
Now get going.
Yeah, done with you. Get out of here. All right, then.
Oh, you know what, people? You need to please use our Amazon banner at hammernailspodcast.com. Don't forget to visit our Facebook. Ask any questions that you want answered for the next episode. Don't forget to look at the episode summary because we're going to give you links to all the crazy shit that we talked about. And what else?
All the crazy stuff.
And stay on.
Especially the brick.
Go
get some of that brick.
Don't hang up just yet because I'm going to play a live version of Dream On.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now?
I'm going to close it right now.
Let's check it out. Thanks for coming back every week, twice a week. Tell your friends about Hammer Nails Podcast. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.